Ziphozinhle Ntlanganiso from South Africa has been officially crowned Miss Heritage Global 2015, and Ziphozinhle battled out other 33 contestants to claim the title of Miss Heritage Global 2015. Now she succeeds Odessa Maya Tadaya from Philippines as the new Miss Heritage. Now this was the third edition of the contest, which intends to promote the world heritage. But joining us in studio now is the new reigning queen, Ziphozinhle Ntlanganiso, as well as the MEC of Arts and Culture of the Eastern Cape, Mepemi Majodina. Welcome. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Ziphozinhle.
Thank you so much.
How do you feel?
It feels exciting. It's amazing. It's a great opportunity.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
And maybe what does this mean for you as a province?
It says, as we always say, we are a home of legends at all fronts, and that proves that even if you come from the deep rural village, you can make it in life, and that has put South Africa in the world map, that we have to do people-to-people relations, north-to-south relations, now coming from the Eastern Cape, representing the whole world.
Absolutely.
That to us is very much exciting.
In the past couple of years, South Africans felt that, beauty pageants had lost their relevance in the country. They felt that, what is the relevance? We hardly even know of our beauty pageants. What role do they play? What role do you think Ziphozinhle can play, not only to the province, but also to the country and representing, national identity?
We think that if you talk about heritage and culture, you talk who we are. So as people, we must connect with our past and be able to embrace our culture in ensuring that we build the nation. We also promote social cohesion. So heritage is very much important to each and every country. Therefore, it therefore says to us all, we must ensure that we give her much support to be able to empower young people to understand where they come from, to be able to know where they are going to.
And Zippo, is that the reason why you entered? Is that how you wanted to represent your country?
Definitely, and just to also move away from the stereotypes. I mean, beauty, we've got a lot, if you look at worldwide, we've got a lot of beautiful women, but that's not what we need. If you want to change the world, if you want to impact the world, you need something that you can deliver, something tangible that you can deliver. So I believe so much in women empowerment. I think that's the one reason why I'm here. That is the one reason why I'm in this journey, women empowerment.
And how was your journey building up to the win?
Building up to the win, there was a lot of work. I've had to actually cover myself under the wing of such great women, because we don't know everything. If we're talking heritage, you have to consult people, like those who've been there before, those who've paved the path. So it's been an amazing and open, like a mind-opening journey for me.
And let me see, what are you doing then to help develop young people that are just as ambitious as Zipho here?
What we've done already, we have launched the structure that is looking after the creative cultural industry, because that is where Zipho belong. These are our ambassadors, and they must know each and every heritage site, be able to communicate, be able to customize what that heritage site it stands for, and ensure that Zipho attends each and every national program that is intending to embrace the country. Because with heritage, we can go far away in ensuring that our country, the world, comes together. What we are seeing in the world, where there are terrorist attacks, that is not what heritage is all about. So we must build a new, caring, global community.
Absolutely. Now, also in the spirit of heritage, we can't run away from the fact that we are now a global village. I mean, through technology, through social media, now young people are feeling like they're part of this global village where they need to always fit in with the Western culture. But what is the government's involvement in helping young people feel proud of where they come from?
In the curriculum, we are saying the issue of the subject of arts and culture must be integrated in the curriculum, so that people must be able to talk from the known to the unknown. That's what is very much important, because if you are talking about the lost generation, it can only be the generation that does not know where it comes from. And as government, we want to create platforms to be conducive for young people to be able to interact beyond the borders of our country, in the world. And we think we are on the right path, and the Eastern Cape is ready to lead that. Remember, most icons are coming from the Eastern Cape. I'm not claiming, but this is a fact.
That is so true. Zipho right here is one of the ambassadors. Now that you're a true ambassador, especially one for heritage, I mean, what are your plans moving forward? Not only for yourself, but other young women around you. As you mentioned, you're passionate about women empowerment. What are your plans to promote heritage amongst women?
The one exciting journey, exciting part about this journey is my involvement with the United Nations, New York next year, where I'll be addressing them in the summit there. So for me, before anything else, before you go and throw anything else out there, you yourself have to carry it. You yourself have to be an example. So for me, right now, my focus is on actually like working on myself to be an example, that example.
All right, then. And now that we're moving to a new year, we're almost a few months from 2016. Are there any programs, government programs that young people can look forward to, or even Google and look up to be a part of, so that they could learn more about their heritage?
Oh yes, indeed. For instance, December 16 is known as a day of reconciliation, but the whole month has been dedicated to Reconciliation Month.
Yes.
And we are saying young people must lead and understand, because if you're talking heritage, you must also talk about tolerance of cultural diversities, and to say how do we ensure that we are one people, people to people relations, north to south, and to us that is fundamental in terms of empowering the young people of our country. And is central to that. It is humanity, ubuntu.
Yes.
And if ubuntu akabaza abanye abantu, you cannot have your own heritage, because you don't respect your own self. And we are saying, as we are approaching festive season, it is not cool really to see a young person very drunk, not knowing his or her own name. That is not our heritage, that is not our culture. And as Africans, we must also preserve who we are as Africans.
And Zipho, we've just run out of time, but I need to ask you, future plans for you. Next day is a new year. You're going to be, enjoying your reign, but also, of course, reaching out to more communities. What can we expect from you?
What you can expect from me, like I've alluded earlier, is more and more involvement with big organizations like We and We in India, where we work with women empowerment and just we're preaching the gospel that we should eradicate child trafficking, and we advocating for women education and to eliminate women illiteracy. So those are the things you can expect me to be more and more involved in such projects.
All right, I wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.
Global Ambassador for South Africa. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
And MEC, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much, and the viewers at home. Let's rally behind Zipho. She's representing the world now on behalf of our South African citizens. Thank you so much.
Couldn't agree more. Thank you so much. Well, that was the new reigning queen of Miss Heritage Global 2015, Ziphozinhle Ntlanganiso, as well as the MEC of Arts and Culture of Eastern Cape, Mephemi Majodina. Well, that's